Three, two, one, boom! You know the deal. What's going on, guys? Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping. It's been a little bit. It's been a little while. How's everybody been doing? I figured I'd come on here, run a short live stream to let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm doing well. Things are on the up and up. Trapping season's closed. Got all my gear pulled a couple days back. It is what it is. Season's got to come to a close sometime. And the furs, even if we had a year-round season, God, they really wouldn't be worth anything in the spring and summertime now, would they? It's already bad enough when you turn the fur market and it ain't worth fur cash anyway. Put that in the spring and summer on a year-long season, see what happens. Pennies on the pennies. That's what we get. Great. But for all you guys that were out there turning your furs into the NAFA auction and to the other auctions around that buy up furs, post comments below. I'd like to know what you guys get for your, what are the averages that these furs are pulling this season. So, yeah, I'm just curious to see. None of my furs are going off to auction. I'm withholding all my furs. I didn't get a chance this year. Just because I've been extremely busy. That the furs I did catch, the critters I did catch, I skinned them down. Most of them. So I've got about 75% of my furs skinned down, vacuum seal packed, and put in the freezer. And the other 25% are the whole critter, stacked like cordwood in my deep freezers, of which I have three deep freezers that I'm running. Two of which are for trapping, one of which is for groceries. It's kind of how it is. But I figure the other 25% that I don't have vacuum sealed yet, at some point this spring or summer, I'll let them thaw out and I will skin those down and I will vacuum seal those as well. And they will all stay in the deep freezer till next season. Next season, I hope to, if all goes well, good repaired vehicles permitting, no automobile breakdown flounders next season. Let's, fingers crossed, hope. Because, God dang it, I was on a roll to beat my record easily this season until my vehicles went kaput. Both of them, multiple times in one season. Awful. But, hopefully I can run a nice lengthy line next year and make up for the catch that I didn't get this year. But yeah. So I'm holding on to all my furs. I hope you guys do well in the fur market. The first auction that happened this year, I heard the fur prices were down even further than they were last year. And not looking very promising. Not any coming up anytime soon. Sad. But it's not going to stop me from trapping. Okay. A little bit of review here before I go into my trap hoarding. I got an addiction, guys. It's called trapping. Awful. Awfully awesome. But anyway, yeah, this year, slow catch. Well, I mean, I had a great catch while I was out there catching. And for the remaining 75% of the season, you guys know the deal. Vehicle breakdowns and no vehicle to get out to the woods. So no trapping. Kind of hard to catch critters when you're not trapping. How it is. But, again, my hopes are high for next year. The sticks are back. Pulling my line a couple days ago. Yeah, I got some real trophy sticks in my Conibear 220s. Thank you to the person that is supplying me with firewood. You rock. Punks. At least they don't steal my stuff. They just stick sticks in it. Oh, wait. Yeah, they stole my stuff too. suckers. They got me this year on 9 Conibear 220 traps and 2 Duke dog-proof traps. Yeah, like $260 worth of gear gone. A couple of them buried in the swamps that I can't retrieve. And a couple vehicle breakdowns and not enough fur to even cover the little bit of gas that I used, let alone all the other havoc between theft and vehicle breakage. God, ain't that how it is? But spring and summer brings upon us more trapping addiction. What do we do when we don't go out in the woods and we start missing trapping? Well, we buy gear. And we buy gear on clearance in the off season, don't we? So I'm going to get my hands on a whole bunch more gear. Not that I need it, and I'll show you why I don't need more gear. But who can have enough outdoors goods? It's good stuff, man. Money well spent, especially if you can buy used secondhand flea market or therefore any trapping gear you can get your hands on for, you know, a good portion less than retail. There's some real good buys out there. Facebook Marketplace, Let Go app, Offer Up app, eBay, yeah, you name it. Flea markets, garage sales, anywhere else you can go. There's good trap deals out there, and you can buy in quantity. I love buying in quantity, as I will show you. Hello to all 4 people that are up in this room. I know you guys are latecomers in here. Notifications are getting confused because I'm never on here anymore. I'll try to be a little more frequent. But I figure I'll give you the lowdown, show you kind of what I've got as far as inventory now that all my gear is basically almost all put away. So let's take a look here. This is Mad Nasty of Mad Nasty Trapping, YouTube channel Mad Nasty Trapping. Make sure to hit that subscribe and the notification bell. And you can find me on Facebook, on my new Facebook page, Daniel Edwards. Find me. Okay, here we go. Running down. I believe right there is number 1s. I've got, I don't know, a couple there. Nothing major. And then right there is your number 11s. I got a pretty good stack of number 11s there. And then right next to my number 11s, I believe those are number 1 stop loss traps. I got quite a pile up going there. Next to those, I believe would be 1 3/4. I believe, or 1.75 Dukes. I've got number 2s with double stake attachments. These are like fox coyote kind of deals, and they got the butterfly attachments on them so you can cross stake easily. That's another easy thing for you guys to do in the off season is go ahead and put some double stakes on your your double stake butterfly attachments on there. Add extra swivels, add shock springs, stuff you can do in the off season to pass the time and keep you in the trapping game. These are some new ones I picked up. I picked up one of those. That's my, I believe that's number 2 square jaw Duke, brand new. Base plate swivel right there. And yeah, I think if I buy brand new any more traps, they're going to be these. They're going to be the number 2 Duke square jaws base plate swiveled. Over here, I believe those are 2.5s. No, these are number 2s. Those are number 2s right there. I got a good portion of those. I've got number 3s, laminated jaw, base plated. I've got shock springs on there, and double swivels. Yep. And those are fully modded coyote right there. And I've got a couple of Duke number 3s right there. And then I've got a big monster stack. Don't know why, but I got a big monstrous stack of 110 Conibears right there. That's a good size wad. And I got 110 Conibears right there. And I've got some new style Duke right there. Dog proofs. New style Duke dog proofs right there. And I got a nice size stash of 220 Conibears right there. A couple dozen of those, I believe, in that pile. I've got the TS85 beaver traps right there, footholds, and a couple of earth anchors. I got some 330s. I got my reflective marker stakes, buckets for bucket sets, a couple of coon feeders that'll be going out in the springtime. I will do a video on building coon feeders. I believe I already have, but I'll try to do another one. I got a pile of broken traps down in the corner. Let's see what else I got here. I got all my boards. I got all my boards stacked up above. All my stretching boards up there. I've got some coyote wires right there. I got muskrat wires right there. I've got some more traps hanging over there. I got a couple of furs from last season. Those are groundhogs. They ain't worth nothing. But I got them hanging. And then I got another pile of dog-proof traps right there. And another box of gear right there that I haven't even really dug into yet. A full cabinet. Let me see if I can get it into here. Inside my gear cabinet here, I've got Rich Goss. Thanks. I'll try him next season. Didn't get a chance to this time. Cool. Rich Goss's homemade baits right there. I've got peanut butter stacked up in the backside. I've got, wow, those need to go. Ew, those nasty potatoes. I thought those would safe, but they won't. I got your rack of sardines for your bucket sets. I got some frosting. Woohoo! 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 I got baby food jars up. I don't know what just happened, guys. The live feed floundered, but I'm back. But I got baby food jars over here because those baby food jars are for my live traps. Uncap them, throw them in the back of the live trap. They work. Chicken flavored. There's some beef flavored, whatever. Any meat flavored baby food jars. Those will work. I got sorted baits and lures and sheep's wool and coyote stuff. Back in the back, I got fish oil, sprayers, coon baits, coyote baits, beaver baits, muskrat, mink. I got all those baits and lures right there. I got coon baits there, and I got groundhog baits over there. And then coming down here, I got 3 sifter boxes. Why? Because one's not enough. And I got trap dye. Right in the back there, I've got a couple blocks of wax, reflective tacks for marking off where my traps are located. I got those clearance, $1.74. Can't beat that. Stocked up on 4 boxes of that. Down at the bottom, I got my I got a bag full of dog food down there to fill up my DP traps. My lids for my bucket sets, like I said, feeders over there. Got a pile of H frames for 110s. I'll have to do a video on how to make those, but I got a pile of those in there. What else? God dang, tripping over traps and gear. Yeah, NAFA, you let me down. You let me down, NAFA. Your markets are lower than hell. You need to learn how to sell, sell, sell. Nah, it's all good. But up here, I got a couple of traps hanging there. I got 4 gambrels. You guys have seen me, you know, skinning down the critters up there. I got my deer gambrel up there. And obviously 3 deep freezers to store all my critters. And then we'll take a walk out. Holy crap. Pile of leaves. And then out here I got coon traps. I don't know what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got a dozen. I got a dozen live traps right there. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3 colony traps right there. Muskrat colony traps. I've got more bucket sets down there. I've got more buckets for bucket sets right there. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I've got a trapping addiction. And I'm not done yet. I'm always looking for good deals and good buys on any gear I can get my hands on. Why not, right? It's an investment, right? Plus, I got to replace all the traps that keep getting stolen every year. So if a dozen got stolen this year, I might as well buy 2 dozen so I make sure that I have enough to cover next season. Needless to say that I got a wall of hell in this garage of mine. But yeah, so here's kind of the overview. Got them down there. There. Oh yeah, I got them up there and there. I'm sure some of you guys got more than that in the comments section on this video. Go ahead and post links to your put up fur sheds, and let's see the gear and setup you guys got for the off season. But there you have it. Well, it's been fun, guys. Y'all be safe out there. Keep in touch. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Daniel Edwards. Hit me right up on here. Help me bust that 500 subscriber mark. I'm getting so close, guys. Help me break that 500 mark. That's been a goal of mine since I started this, and we will keep on creeping our way to the top. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos. And the videos aren't going to stop. I'm going to come out with more and more and more, hopefully more frequently than I have been. I'm Mad Nasty, I'm Mad Nasty Trapping, and I will get back with you again sooner than you think. Oh, let me see if I can get some comments going on here. I do have some comments. I don't want to disregard the few people that I got up in here. Rich Goss says, made it. Good deal. Ronnie Thompson says, get that Jeep going. Yeah, the Jeep, I need to. The frame is still broken. 2 locations. I'm looking for a vehicle in which to go and vulture the parts from, section in the frame rails so I can get it rebuilt. It's not an easy vehicle to get parts for, and those frame rails, every one of them got rot. Yeah, I don't know. They will be going into the fab shop here within, you know, at my work, and I'll bring it in and fab myself up some rails if I have to. But I'd rather replace it with original equipment stuff. But it will be rebuilt, hopefully by next season, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. Rich Goss says, how did the unicorn trap work this year? The unicorn trap, the bedazzle trap. the Bedazzle trap got 2 coons for Little Trapper this year before my vehicle broke down. But yeah, there was no difference in catch count between the Bedazzle trap and a standard trap, which is cool. And my daughter loves it. So that's your answer to that. Another video I will have coming up fairly soon is glow-in-the-dark paint for traps. I'll have that video coming up here in the very near future. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping, and I'm